Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Time once again for another scent of the day. And today I'm very kind of excited and pleased to announce that I am wearing another one of my own creations, T16 version 3. So let's talk about this guy. Well, actually, before we get to him, a little background. T16 was my original. Did this a while back and liked it. The heart, the base were phenomenal to me, but it had no top. So T16 version 2, I did lavender, bergamot, and ginger. And number 3, which is today, I did leather, apple, and rose. So let's talk about this guy. First off, rose. If you have listened to or watched any of my videos, you'll have heard me say many times I'm not a fan of rose. I'm not. But I thought, let me try. And overall, it worked out okay. I do like it. So let's talk about him. He does have kind of the same base as T16. But unlike version 2, where it just mellowed it a bit, it completely changed with this one. Right, so it opens with a blast of kind of a juicy fruitness, red apple and rose. Right, the fruits are really lush and juicy, and they blend really well with the apple. And the rose is really sweet and delicate. I do not get chocolate or animalic in this as I do in the others. To me, it's strictly that. Now, having said that, when my wife walked in after I sprayed it on me, she said, I smell chocolate. So on my skin is quite a bit different than what's in the air. So I found that one to be pretty interesting. So the chocolate to her was there throughout. So we get into the mids of this guy. It morphs into kind of a slightly smoky, woody tobacco, right? Some vanilla and some leather as well, with hints of that rose from the opening. So while tobacco is your main note in these that the scent plays off of, it's more wood in this one than it is tobacco. While the tobacco is there, I get more wood than I do tobacco, which is kind of interesting as well. Then we get to the dry down, kind of where I am right now, right? So dry down on this one, I still have a little bit of the rose there. It's very much a vanilla wood scent. And most of the tobacco has kind of gone at this point. So I think about like vanilla woods, things along those lines. So overall, really good scent. I'm kind of torn between the two. I'm probably going to lean more towards V2 and less towards V3. But I'm going to continue on with this base and try a couple of others. So if you've got something you'd like to see on the base, let me know. Right? If there's a opening note, material, let me know. I'd love to give it a shot. So that's pretty much it for my T16 version 3. So if you join me on my next version, I'll be doing another probably a T18 coming up fairly soon. I made a coffee tincture, which I'll have a video for, and T18 is going to be more coffee based. So if there are things that you'd like to see, play around with that type thing, leave me a comment, let me know. Please remember to like and subscribe for future content. Until next time, take care, guys.